It's really wonderful to be with all my fellow mayors, and it gives me hope, and it is tremendous power here, really, behind us, because it's not us, our power as individuals, but it's the fact that we represent the places where the problem is the hardest. And I want to begin by saying, you know, I have had the privilege of working with a number of governors and a lot of legislatures. And the fact of the matter is that this governor, Governor Newsom, and this legislature have done more to combat homelessness and to address issues of mental health and substance abuse than any governor or legislature in history. I've seen it. They have made an unprecedented commitment. And HEAP and HAP are a big part of that. But here's something that most people don't really understand or focus on. Cities are not homeless service agencies. Cities are not health and human services agencies. All of the mental health money, all the substance abuse money flows through the counties. In 2018, it was actually Governor Brown, but Governor Newsom now has elevated this. We fought as a coalition for the first direct allocation to cities for homelessness in history. And that was HEAP. And now it is evolved into HAP. And it is led, as Mayor Schaaf said a few moments ago, to 9,000 new shelter beds in California. In my city, we have gone from a couple hundred shelter beds to now 1,100 every night. Congregate shelter, we're using HAP to fund our congregate shelters. We're using HAP to fund the services in our project Home Key, hotel projects with permanent supportive housing. We're using it in a flexible way, in effective ways. But we can't do this alone. And in fact, it is going to require a partnership like we've never seen before between cities and counties. I know we're not here to talk about care courts. I know that's a big subject in the legislature now. It is going to require the counties being more proactive in terms of their increasing mental health resources, combined with the continuation of HAP that we are advocating for here today, that is going to make a systemic difference. Here's the challenge that we face. If this funding is cut off, we hit what one would call a fiscal cliff. Cities don't have the ongoing funding on the health and human services side to do this work. And so HAP is crucial for us not only to maintain what we have started, but to enhance it. Because think about it for a moment. 9,000 new shelter beds is very impressive. And yet it is still a small percentage of the problem. And so what cities really need is an ongoing permanent source of funding like HEAP and HAP to be able to continue this work and to be able to elevate it. But in the meantime, one-time funding over 2 to 3 years, continuing forward, in essence becomes ongoing funding. And that's what we're asking for here today, so that we don't hit that fiscal cliff, so that we don't have to shut down any of the shelters or the programs we have started, and so that we are poised, working with our counties, to in fact do more, because that's what the people want and that's what the people deserve. And we're doing a good job, more than a good job, with the money that has been allocated to us.